Have you ever found yourself pausing and thinking, why is this such a big deal? Your child is crying because their sock feels wrong, because the banana broke in half, because it's time to leave even though you gave a warning. From the outside, these reactions can feel confusing, sometimes even exhausting. But for children, these moments are rarely about the sock, the banana, or the transition itself. They're about how their nervous system is experiencing the world in that moment. In this video, we'll explore why children sometimes cry over small things, how their nervous system processes stress and disappointment, and why these reactions are not signs of manipulation, weakness, or bad behavior. This content is for education and reassurance only, not diagnosis or guaranteed outcomes. Ready? Because this is Kind Parent Collective, less perfect parent, more real one. Small is a matter of perspective. What feels small to an adult doesn't always feel small to a child. Adults have years of experience that help them put situations into perspective. We know that discomfort passes, plans change, and things usually work out. Children don't yet have that framework. Their world is smaller and their experiences feel immediate and intense. When something goes wrong, it may feel like the biggest thing happening to them right now. This doesn't mean children are overreacting. It means they're reacting honestly without the emotional filters adults have developed over time. Big emotions in small bodies. Children experience emotions with their whole body. Their nervous system reacts quickly, often before their thinking brain has time to catch up. A small frustration can send a big wave through their system. Heart racing, body tensing, tears flowing. Crying is one of the most natural ways the body releases that emotional energy. This isn't a sign that a child is fragile. It's a sign that their emotional system is still developing and learning how to handle stress. Regulation comes before reason. When a child is crying, adults often try to help by explaining why something isn't a big deal. But in the middle of emotional overwhelm, logic usually doesn't land. During these moments, the part of the brain responsible for reasoning and understanding is less accessible. The nervous system is focused on managing feelings, not processing explanations. This is why children often calm faster with presence than with words. Regulation comes first. Reason can come later once the system feels safe again. Stress builds up quietly. Sometimes children cry over small things because stress has been building all day. Following rules, managing social expectations, listening, sharing, all of this requires effort. Many children hold it together in environments where they feel pressure to behave. When they finally reach a place where they feel safe, those held in emotions come out. The small trigger isn't the cause. It's simply the moment when the cup overflows.
Tension. Goal: be their safe space for emotions without making emotions a tool for negotiation.
Transitions are emotional moments. Many small triggers are actually transitions. Ending playtime, turning off a screen, leaving a place they enjoy. Transitions require children to stop one experience and shift into another, often before they feel ready. This can bring up sadness, frustration, or anxiety. For some kids, crying is the only way they know how to express that loss or resistance to change. Loss of control feels big. Children have very little control over their daily lives. Adults decide when activities end, where they go, and what happens next. Even small losses of control can feel overwhelming. Crying can be a way for children to express that feeling of powerlessness when things don't go as expected. This isn't about trying to control adults. It's about trying to regain balance internally. Sensory sensitivities add pressure. For some children, sensory input plays a significant role. A scratchy tag, bright lights, loud noises, or uncomfortable textures can quietly tax the nervous system. When sensory stress is already present, even a small emotional challenge can push the system past its limit. Crying may be the body's way of saying, "This is too much right now." Understanding sensory load can help parents see why reactions sometimes feel out of proportion. Crying is communication. Crying is not just an emotional response, it's communication. Children cry to express frustration, disappointment, confusion, fatigue, or unmet needs. When words aren't available, the body speaks instead. This is especially true for younger children or those who struggle to express emotions verbally. Listening to the emotion beneath the tears can be more helpful than focusing on the trigger itself. Why stop crying doesn't help. When adults ask children to stop crying, it's usually because they want the child to feel better. But to a child, this can feel like their emotions are unwelcome. Suppressing tears doesn't teach emotional regulation, it teaches children to hide their feelings. Allowing space for crying while staying calm and supportive helps children learn that emotions can be felt and safely released. What parents can do in the moment. In the moment, parents don't need to fix the feeling or make it disappear quickly. What helps most is calm presence, a steady voice, a relaxed posture, and staying nearby signals safety to the nervous system. You can acknowledge the feeling without trying to change it. Sometimes the most powerful support is simply letting the child cry while knowing they are not alone.
Behavior to continue. So when a child is upset, validating their emotions helps them feel safe.
After the tears have passed. Once the emotional wave has passed, children are often more open to connection. This is the time when reflection, if needed, is most helpful. You might name the feeling, offer empathy, or simply move on. Not every moment needs a lesson. Often, the lesson is learned through being supported, not through explanation. Observing patterns without panic. Crying over small things is common in childhood. Still, parents may gently observe patterns, times of day, transitions, sensory triggers, or fatigue. Observation isn't about labeling or worrying. It's about understanding what your child needs to feel more regulated and supported. What professionals often emphasize. Many child development professionals emphasize that emotional expression is a healthy part of growth. Crying helps release stress and build emotional awareness. This perspective reassures parents that tears are not something to eliminate, but something to guide children through with care. When your child cries over small things, it doesn't mean they're overreacting or being difficult. It means they're still learning how to navigate big emotions in a small body. With patience, presence, and understanding, children gradually build the skills they need to manage feelings, one emotional moment at a time. Thank you for spending this time with Kind Parent Collective. Don't forget to share these to your co-parents if you think this video is helpful. Remember, sometimes the smallest moments carry the biggest feelings. And if today was rough, you still did enough. Catch you on the next one.